All right, you all, let's get into a quick little video to finish this week off.
Here's please. Baby, don't you wanna come excite me? Sink your teeth into it, don't tread lightly. I'm dripping wet, you know.
So I think it's really funny that I'm saying, oh, this video is gonna close out this week, and I don't even know I don't even know when you're gonna see this. But either way, make sure that you go to patreon.com/AdrianExpression if you want to keep up with all my releases, get them early. If you want to have access to my weekly podcast episodes that come out on Tuesday, put up one this week, so go check it out. So I want to take this moment really quickly to talk about and to congratulate Quinta for her show, Abbott Elementary. This is coming from Geeks of Color. They said Deadline reports that Abbott Elementary, created, written, and starring Quinta Brunson, is ABC's first comedy premiere to quadruple ratings since its original airing. Now, I feel like the general public or the majority of people might know Quinta from like, oh my gosh, a large? Oh, he got money. Like, I feel like that's where they know her from, but she's been doing a lot more since then. I don't know, since we were talking about Issa Rae and like now we got Quinta, I think it's so cool that all these like awesome stories are being told, and on top of that, they're just extremely successful. I think it speaks to the fact that, and a lot of people are saying this when they were talking about online, I just think it speaks to the fact that a lot of these companies need to be more invested in like original, unique black stories instead of like these remakes that it's just like, okay, I don't know what goes on with these studios. It's like, bitch, it was successful 10, 20, 30 years ago. So bitch, we just gonna regurgitate the same thing, you know, and resell it. I think that black people, just hungry for more different, unique kinds of shit. But also it should just be common sense at this point for studios to look, for companies to look at these original stories, at these unique stories, and be like, okay, let's put our investment, let's put our funding into that. It's like common sense at this point, bitch. She quadrupled y'all ratings. Now, I did see a headline about Chris Brown, and I was gonna talk about it, but it's just like, why repeat the same thing over and over? Like, at this point, you see a headline about Chris Brown, you already know the reason why he's trending, you know what I mean? And it ain't about the music, so it's like, bitch, until y'all get these niggas out of here, it doesn't make sense to keep talking about the same thing over and over and over and over again. These people gonna support his ass until the end of time. So it's just like, bitch, when y'all ready to have a real conversation about it, like when y'all really ready to address the shit, then we can talk about it. Other than that, you can guess what he's trending for. Next, Ezra Miller. This shit was funny. I'm not even gonna preface it with anything. I'm just gonna let you watch it.
Hi, this is Ezra Miller, aka the Bengal Ghouls, the Mad Goose Wizard, and this is a message for the Beulahville chapter of the North Carolina Ku Klux Klan. Hello, first of all, how are y'all doing? It's me. Look, if y'all want to die, I suggest just killing yourselves with your own guns. Okay? Otherwise, keep doing exactly what you're doing right now, and you know what I'm talking about. And then, you know, we'll do it for you if that's really what you want. Okay, talk to you soon, okay? Bye!
Now, the last time Ezra really made huge headlines in this way, like outside of, you know, him being in a movie or some shit like that, was when, forgive me if I'm wrong, but, you know, was when he was like choking that fan out randomly. I think he was drunk as fuck or something. I don't know. So you can imagine my shock. I was like, bitch, okay, what is he saying? What is he? And I play the video, and this man is threatening the entire chapter of the KKK. Like, I don't know, that shit is kind of iconic to me. Now, before I continue joking about this shit, I don't know what that organization is doing in North Carolina, but I highly suggest that they stop. In one of the movies, Ezra was up against Henry Cavill, and they were literally about to race down, I guess, half the planet or some shit to see which one is faster. Like, does the KKK, like, do they really want the Flash to show up to their shit? And he seemed like he was a little, I'm not gonna lie, in that video, Ezra seems like one of those cartoons that can, like, pull a machete out of their shirt pocket, you know what I mean? Like something random like that. So I don't know why, based off of just seeing the way that Ezra acts, like period. I don't think those racists want those type of problems with Ezra. Like I said, it seemed like he will literally whip out a bazooka out his back pocket. That's the type of person that he seems like. And you'd be looking around like, bitch, where the fuck did this machete, where did this rocket launcher come from? Like, Ezra looks like he will literally take every single one of the Fortnite weapons and pull them out of fiction into reality and use them against all of the KKK members. Like, I just don't know why why would you want those kind of problems with that? I don't. Y'all better stop. So our music industry girls are running around here. First we have Megan Thee Stallion for Doritos, and she was in these commercials. This shit is funny. I want to see Megan in horror films. I don't even watch horror like that. And I know she put out this little short film a couple years ago, and it was really cute. It was cute. But Megan acting and the comedy in these commercials, I thought was funny. And of course, she looks good as hell. Something else, another music industry woman, we got Beyonce, sweetie. She's over here. She said, hey, guess what? I might have this album completed, but bitch, you hoes ain't hearing it. You better continue to put on B-Day. You better continue to put on Dangerously in Love. You bitches might as well put on 4 or Lemonade, Beyonce, whichever ones you want. But as far as the new music, but that shit is staying under lock and key. And she said, y'all gonna have this Ivy Park shit. As a matter of fact, this new drop is called Ivy Heart. So, and I'm just like, okay, that's really cute. Great gowns, beautiful gowns, you know what I mean? I wanna dance to some music, and I don't know what's going on. Maybe Beyonce's like, girl, I can't tour right now, so bitch, what the fuck you thinking? She's like, bitch, I can't make no coin off you bitches, like as like the way that I really want to, you know what I mean? She's like, I can't really extract that coin out y'all pockets and y'all wallets and y'all savings accounts like I really want to, because COVID is out here. So bitch, the other way I can do it is drop these Ivy Park drops, and that's what you're gonna get. That's what she said, bitch. She said, you hoes know I can sing. I don't have shit to prove to you. It's just, you better go buy some clothes, bitch. It's cold outside. And then a lot of people are really waiting and really anxious, really looking forward to this Janet Jackson documentary. So Janet Jackson is a new documentary that is airing on A&E and Lifetime in 2 parts this Friday, which is today when I'm recording this. Like I said, I have no idea when y'all can watch this. And Saturday. So both episodes of the Janet documentary air on Lifetime at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. While also being simulcast on A&E. A lot of people know that Janet Jackson is like really private and stuff, so I think that of course her fans are very excited to see her, but the fact that she is so private and they're kind of marketing this documentary as like she's about to tell it all, she's about to get into it, like she's about to get into some deep ass tea, I think it has a lot of people really waiting. I think edge of their seats to see what she gonna say, she gonna talk about her life experiences, her experiences with her career, that it's just so much that she could cover. So yeah, a lot of people are really looking forward to that. The first episode drops tonight when I'm recording this. Y'all probably will have seen the shit already when you watch this video. So yeah, looking forward to that. Looking forward to see what she has to say. I always like to see just the inner workings of the industry and what like artists have to deal with. Even big, huge, internationally known artists have to deal with such bullshit all the time. So just seeing her point of view, seeing how she navigated or navigates the industry will definitely be something very interesting to see. Now, something else that is pretty interesting to see is this whole thing with Mary J. Blige. And you know, maybe I'm making a big deal out of it because she is sharing the stage, the Super Bowl stage, with other artists, so maybe they only have specific amounts of time or whatever. But it's just like, I don't know what y'all want me to do with this information. So apparently, Mary J. Blige is gonna be, you know, one of the artists performing for the Super Bowl. I don't know how that's working with all this corona shit, but listen, she's gonna be performing at the Super Bowl. But apparently, she can only pick one song because of the time that she has. This is coming from, I didn't know what was going on, so I just looked for an article real quick. This is coming from Good Morning America. They said the 9-time Grammy winner told Elle she's leaning toward Family Affair from her triple platinum 2001 album, No More Drama. Blige said she believes Family Affair is appropriate because hip hop has influenced family life around the world. Now, of course, I feel like that's that song. And you know, I'm not a Mary J. Blige like super stan or anything like that, so I'm not gonna pretend to be that on here. But look at these other artists that are sharing the stage with her. Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, Snoop Dogg, and Dr. Dre. And I'm just like, give Mary the whole set. Give Mary J. Blige the whole set and get out of my face. Get out of my face. You mean to tell me Mary J. Blige can only take her ass up there and perform one song? I want to know, let me tell you something. If Eminem performs more than one song, and y'all only got Mary J. Blige to perform one song, you bitches gonna have to, you hoes gonna have to, bitch. I'm so serious though, like I'm so serious. Can you imagine we hear 3, 4, 5 of Eminem's AR-15 anthems, and we just hear one Mary J. Blige song, like, bitch, get out of my face. Get out of my face! I want Mary to be putting on them thigh-high boots, all right? And I want her to be slipping and fucking sliding and fucking two-stepping all over the stage. Like, get out of my face, get out of my face. Now, y'all remember D.A.R.E from school? Remember this? Drug abuse resistance education. They came out and they said, hey, guess what? The way that y'all got this show Euphoria, it's just not giving. They said it will influence people to do all kinds of crazy shit. Let me read what they said. It's unfortunate that HBO, social media, television program reviewers, and paid advertising have chosen to refer to the show as groundbreaking rather than recognizing the potential negative consequences on school-aged children who today face unparalleled risks and mental health challenges. Rather than further each parent's desire to keep their children safe from the potentially horrific consequences of drug abuse and other high-risk behavior, HBO's television drama Euphoria chooses to misguidedly glorify and erroneously depict high school student drug use, addiction, anonymous sex, violence, and other destructive behaviors as common and widespread in today's world. So basically they're saying, hey, guess what, girls? All this shit that you showed on Euphoria is actually encouraging and glorifying, all right, drug use, and it's probably going to get kids to be doing drugs more. And it's just really ironic. It's just really ironic coming from D.A.R.E, who had their federal funding cut in 1998 because studies showed that they shit didn't work. And other studies actually showed that D.A.R.E actually got kids to use drugs more. It made them more prone to be using drugs. So the government was like, girl, actually this should not work, and cut that shit off. I want to read you this from Landmark Recovery. They said critics argue that the D.A.R.E program was not effective because it was delivered by policemen rather than addiction prevention specialists. The D.A.R.E workshops mainly involved police officers entering classrooms and teaching students about the kinds of drugs they might encounter and how to say no. The police force employs a punitive, zero-tolerance approach to drugs rather than adopting a rehabilitative view. Beyond this, there will always be an element of any classroom that views the police as an oppositional force. So it's like, D.A.R.E, just please be quiet. Just at this point, be quiet, girl. Like, people wear your shirts at this point as a form of irony and satire. Like, it's really looking bad for y'all. That's the first thing. The second thing is, if you watch Euphoria and you watch Rue's life and her disintegrating relationships, the way that she lies to everybody in her life, the way that she's losing her support system. If you watch the show and see like her life literally disintegrating before her eyes, and you say, hey, guess what? Y'all are glorifying. Like, bitch, if you see a character's life being torn apart by drugs and you think that's glorifying, I don't know what to tell you, girl. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I think that Euphoria definitely could use other critiques, like, okay, if these are supposed to be teenagers on our screens, like, why the fuck we gotta see so much nudity or whatever? And even though the actors aren't, under 18 or whatever, and even though Sydney was talking about, yeah, Sam does not force me to do nude scenes that I don't want to do, like, I look at the script and if I say that it's unnecessary, Sam is more than willing to get the nude scenes out of there and not force me to do it, but it's just like bars on the floor kind of thing. So you can make valid critiques of Euphoria, but I just don't think that they glorify it. I'm sorry. I think they definitely do show what it is. They show what it is, but they also show the many negative effects that this shit has on Rue's life and the lives that she has around her. So I don't know, D.A.R.E, I think you got other shit you need to focus on, boo-boo. I don't know, girl. And we can end the video on this. Apparently there was a whole bridge that collapsed in Pittsburgh. And this was like hours before Joe Biden came or was gonna go there to talk about the infrastructure bill. It was just ironic. It was just ironic. That's all I want to say. Apparently there were no like deaths. At the time that I'm recording this video, there have been no reported deaths, but there have been some injuries. People have been taken to the hospital if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I just thought it was extremely ironic that here you got Jim Crow Joe going over to Pittsburgh to talk about infrastructure and shit while they fucking shit's crumbling. It's all of America. It's not just Pittsburgh. Like that's that's how all of America's set up. I hate it. I hate it. On that note, I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope that you check out patreon.com/AdrianExpression as well. And make sure that you have a good goddamn evening.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me.